Hi guys, this is Shamrati from Providence Life Design. I hope everybody is well. This video is going to be talking about safety. Now, you can use some of these references on whether it's small children are going to be in the space, elders, probably with the flooring, no. But I'm going to talk about just like safety and what things you need to keep in mind when you're trying to create a safe environment, whether it's someone that's aging or for small children, for yourselves, okay? Some of us are in denial, all right? All right, so to start with the basics, when you want to do like a renovation and you've already done your drywall, you've made your choices in your paint, when you decide on the colors that you want to consider for your swatching, you want to check with the paint company, the actual brand. So if it's Sherwin-Williams, if it's Behr, if it's Benjamin Moore, whatever the brand is. Okay, Glidden, that's another one. Farrow and Ball, but that's more high end. They have really beautiful colors, but what you need to consider is a low VOC type of paint. So this type of paint, it does not give off high fumes, all right? And it is ideal for spaces where you're probably like sealed in most of the time. There's some people that they do not open windows ever. They don't open sliding doors. They don't open windows ever. They just like live in AC, right? So you want to, in a space that you don't have like Florida or shutter windows, okay, louver windows, you call them louver windows in Guyana. But if you do not have that kind of space, then you need something that is not giving off a lot of toxic gases and a lot of toxic fumes, okay, which can be really dangerous in enclosed spaces. So that is something definitely to keep in mind. So for the inhabitants and whoever it is that's doing the painting for you, but after they've done the painting, you know, you may not have actually moved out of the unit for your space to get painted. So you want to start with definitely a low VOC. The other thing that's really important is that if you're doing a high gloss floor, a porcelain, a marble that has a polished finish, there are safety products. There's something topical that can be put on the tile, and that is to reduce slip. It's like, you know, an anti-slip topical coating that you can put on the actual tile. Now, there is a vendor in Florida that's what they do. Their focus is floor safety for floors, for polished floors. Okay. I met them. I actually met some representatives from that company at one of my, you know, one of the places I go and when I meet different vendors that offer different services and products in the home renovation industry. So there is definitely a company for that. If you need them, then just inbox me. But there is something that is topical. One, I believe it is made by a company called Miracle. One second. I'm thinking. Okay. Yeah, there's a company there's a product by Miracle, and it comes in a bottle, and one of the bottles can do X amount of, you know, whatever of square footage, and it's like super affordable. It's like less than $15 for the bottle. So if you like a tile that has a high polish finish, but you do want to put something, you know, to prevent, you know, slippage, that's a great product. Okay, so I'm not going to cut off at the top of my head or at my eyes. The other thing that's important, so we talked about paint, we spoke about floors. Okay, we only spoke about the surfaces of floors. When you have a flooring transition, you want to make sure that you have the correct flooring transition. When you have a portion where two different types of flooring meet each other, then you're going to need to consider the right transition for the two types of floorings, okay? The one that is higher, for an instance, let's say you put in a tile and you took out all the like subfloor and everything, and then you have a carpet that's a little bit lower elevation than the tile. Then you're going to put in a transition that guards the higher raised portion of the floor and slopes to the lower portion of the floor. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. So your transitions are really important. If you have rugs, you want to make sure that you're putting down a non-slip web pad or matting that can go under area rugs. That's going to be really important, okay? Especially when you have aging. Doesn't even matter. Just for the sake of safety. You have hardwood floors and you have a rug. You want to make sure that you're putting in a non-slip matting that's going to go between the actual rug and the hard surface floor. We spoke about the floor transitions. All right, so floors. Then now let's talk about carpets. We spoke about a rug on a hardwood. When you have carpets and that are installed, they were maybe stuck in and